All right, what's up, guys? How we doing? Got baseball pick your team 49. Now, baseball pick your team 50 is gone pretty good too. Let me see where we're at. Select baseball. Pick your team 1 is down to 5 teams in a mini, and the mini only has 3 spots left. And baseball pick your team 50, which posted today, 1, 2, 3, has 10 teams left, so that's pretty close too. So we could definitely do select today. I mean, you could obviously do baseball pick your team 50 as well. I did move Immaculate Football over from the website. That has, I think, 6 teams left right now, or 7, something like that. I want to do a mini for that as well, maybe. And we can get that done. Actually, what I'm going to do in Immaculate Football is I'm going to give away, because there's not a lot of cards in that break, so I'm going to give away some Super Bowl squares. If you don't get a hit in the break, I'll give away a couple Super Bowl squares. Maybe you can get a big hit from the Super Bowl. So whatever, I'll just random to one, well, to let's say 3 squares. I'll random 3 squares to anybody that doesn't get a hit in the Immaculate Football break that's in the break. So if you don't get a card, you'll get into a drawing. For the top 3 people in the drawing, you'll get a square in the Super Bowl pool, which is a $20 value. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right, the numbered parallel is Noah Franco. I'm pretty sure. I'm starting to get to know all these guys now, because I've been looking them up so much. That's 16 of 30. I think he's NIL. That's sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that fat cat. Holy cow. That's like a glove or something, too. That's Connor Griffin, boys and girls. And that is 1 of 10. Georgie boy. Welcome to the party, pal. This is a fat card. I don't even know if this is going to fit in a 200. That's a negative. That's a 260. Fat card. Connor Griffin, 1 of 10. These have been really good. And after I'm done with these, I have a case of 2021. That's got Jackson Holiday and Dylan Cruz in it. And there's another nice one. Mark. Closing Mojo. Christian Moore. LA Angels. Nice silhouette. That's the 199 for Christian Moore. I'm going to stay breaking tonight. So I want to get a couple more breaks in. So I'm not going to shut it down early. So I'm going to get some minis up. I'm going to try to get some things. Again, I'm going to put that up for Immaculate Football. Anybody that does not get a hit will have a chance. Another non-NIL spot. Carter Holton, mark again. Atlanta Braves lefty, nice silhouette. So I want to do select baseball and even maybe immaculate football, and if we can do baseball pick your team 50 even, we'll try to get some stuff going. All right, that is 199, Carter Holton. Dominic Fritton. I just looked him up today. I should just write these down. It's just, it seems like there's so many of them. I got to learn some tricks to remember. Tampa Bay Rays. Fritton is Tampa Bay. Mark again. All right, Mark. Closing Mojo's working for you. Matthew Champion. Pretty sure he's NIL. Third baseman. Oh, he has. No, maybe he doesn't. No, he's not affiliated with the team. Jason Baker. And he's from the 16 under, 17 under. He's NIL too, I believe. Who's got NIL? Charles. And Logan Sariga. He's from the 16 under, 17 under as well. Wow, that was a pretty good box. That was a sick Connor Griffin. All right, our first 101 is Griffin Burkholder for the Phils. What's up, Danny? So I did do a lot of shipping today. I got almost everything out. A couple people didn't get in if they were just in like last night or whatever, or recently. But I am going to ship on Tuesday anything that wasn't shipped out this week. Monday is a holiday. Ooh, Cardinals, Reniel Rodriguez. And that is a 101 bursting with talent. Kevin. New York Yankees, Ben Hess. What's up, Johnny? Hess is 5 of 8. And Phillies get another one, Griffin Burkholder. Autograph. Well, the other one wasn't an autograph. 5 of 7, Burkholder. Gabe Gakel, NIL. Three of 7. Pittsburgh Pirates, Georgie boy. Levi Sterling. Hey, what's up, Chad? What's up, Dan? How you guys doing? 7 of 7 for Sterling. NIL gets another one, Maddox Maloney. Ooh, 101. Charles. Uno. Leo Dallas DeVries. Johnny. Six of 10. And we close it out with a colorful combo duel, Jim Gantner and Robin Yount. Was Jim Gander, he got so funny. We've been pulling some of his autographs in this lately. And it's just curious. I thought he was like a journeyman kind of player, but anyway, nice. And that is a 101 too. Look at that. Chris Kirk. Yount and Gantner. All right, here we go. Now again, select baseball. We are down to last 5 or 6 teams in there, plus a mini only has a couple spots left. Nice Nick Kurtz. First pack, and this is a tricolor prism, no number. I am going to stick around tonight for at least a couple more hours, so I'd like to get a couple more breaks in. Nice Cam Smith. There's the Skeens. That's the 125, Kevin. I still have one box of, we got our first relic. Chase Burns for the Reds. Very nice. Rookie card, 2 color. This is the Sparks. CC. Champion. It doesn't say Sparks on this one. It is a prism though. 44 of 49. Chase Burns. I was going to say, every pack has a prism, even if it has an autograph or whatever. That's a prism. And not many Ramirez is with the Dodgers. What's up, Ryan? James Wood. That's a prism for the Nats. Jimmy. I actually looked around, and I am a little cheap on the Nats and Bowman draft compared to a couple other people I saw. And Alex Gordon for the Royals is to 49. And, well, Manny Ramirez again with the Dodgers. So weird. And it's the 199. Yeah, when I went live, I think select baseball 4-box break. I got a mini up for the Reds and a few other teams, and that was down to 2 spots in the mini, and then there's like 5 teams left in the main break. So I want to try to get that one done tonight. And there we go. First autograph. Wow. Oakland and Fuego. Jacob Wilson. We hit an autograph of him yesterday. Now, these are from multiple cases, these select boxes, so don't let that scare you on the A's or whatever. 1 and 2 are from a case, and then these other ones I've been using are from a different case. But that's sweet. Jacob Wilson, the 35. Johnny, maybe your cold streak's over, buddy. Now this Manny Ramirez is with the Red Sox. Isn't that funny? So they got Manny Ramirez on multiple teams in this. Carson Bench and Mariano Rivera. So if the Dodgers signs Tariq Skubal, should they even play baseball next year? They should just give him the championship. 81 of 99. Can't believe they got Kyle Tucker, Edwin Diaz, and they're going to They're probably the front runners to get Skubal. I don't know who else could get him. Carson Bench for the Mets. He's supposed to get a chance, but now I guess the Mets just signed Bichette. So I guess we'll see what happens. Brady House, and that's the 125 for the Nats. Jimmy. I'm sure Ryan's happy. You got a closer now. Well, is he a free agent, or he's not an arbitration or anything, is he? I thought he was a regular free agent. All right, we got our next autograph. The Miz, Jacob Mizorowski. Mizorowski's to 199, and our next autograph is Cash Mayfield for the Padres. There you go, Mark. Oh, he's in arbitration. Well, I know it's not like football. There's no, if you have Skubal on your team, at least every fourth game or fifth game, whatever, you got a stud pitching. People are going to come out to watch him. I don't know how many people go to Pittsburgh's Pirate games, but I'm sure twice as many people go the nights that Skeens pitches. So if they average, say, 15,000 a night, I'm sure they get 30 when Skeens pitches. And I would probably think the same is similar for Skubal. Joe Sewell for the Yankees. So, I mean, it's got to be worth to pay him, These teams are making so much money from the gate and from concessions and whatever. I mean, $18 a beer. I don't know what they charge at Tiger Stadium, but I went to a hockey game the other night, the Panthers game, and I got a Yingling, and it might have been not a 12 ounce, it might have been like a bigger can or something, and it was like $18 for a beer. That cost $1. Not even. Probably cost like 90 cents. So they're making 1,800% profit. You get 20, 30,000 people at a game, and, not everybody's going to be drinking and spending money, but the average person's going to spend money. You're going to spend money. Cooper Pratt. Jacob Morrison. Oh, there's Eli Willits. That's a big stud for you, Jimmy. Yeah, I think most stadiums are pretty high priced. I know some. It's Jamie Arnold. We got a refractor, Richie. I know the Atlanta Falcons, they do I don't know, I want to say $4 hot dogs or something, or $5 beers, or I don't know. I know there's a couple teams that they don't rip everybody off like other places do. But nobody's going to do dollar beer night again. People just get drunk. What were the Mets? Was it the Mets that did it? Or one team did it last year. They did dollar hot dog night or something. And people were just buying hot dogs and throwing them at other people in the crowd or something. So it was it's $1. What do I care? I'll whip it at somebody or something. I don't know. I don't know if it was the Mets, but I remember something like that along that lines happened last year. Rock Riggio, he's with the Rockies now. That's the $4.99. Millar. Maury. And our two refractors are Dean Moss from the Rays. Bedoric. Back in the 80s, I used to work in New York. I used to go to a lot of, I worked in like Staten Island, Brooklyn area. We used to go to, I probably went to 40 Mets games back then a year. Because we just leave, once the office closed, just drive straight to Shea. Now, I'm not recommending you do this, but we were young and dumb. We'd get a case of beer. Ooh, that's a... It's not, oh, it is numbered. Okay, it's the 35. I was going to say, it doesn't say refractor on the back, but I was like, there's definitely something to this. Cody Boker. Anyway, it was bumper to bumper traffic. It's not like we were, speeding to the thing. It would basically take an hour and a half to get to the stadium. We'd get a case of beer, get in the car, just drink it on the way to the stadium. So we really didn't spend money, but we used to get tickets for $10 back then. You can scalp tickets for $10. Now you can't get tickets to a game like that anymore. I don't know if you can get. You might be able to get $10 for a Marlin game if they're playing not the Mets or the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Cubs, because there's a lot of displaced people from around the country that live in Florida. So when the Yankees play the Marlins, there'll be more Yankee fans at the stadium than Marlin fans. Similar for the Mets. Same with the Cubs and the Red Sox. There's a lot of people down here from all over the world, actually. C.J. Gray for the Angels, and that is to 199. Where's our autograph? Brasino. Oh, you don't have the Tigers in this one, chat. Oh, you have the Cubbies. Okay, I see. Brasino, he's supposed to be a pretty good prospect for them. Witherspoon, and that is a refractor. Weidman for the Padres, also a refractor. Sorry, I'm getting Livingstone. Johnny, he's a pretty good first for the Diamondbacks. We did not get an autograph in that first row. Just making sure the card didn't stick to another card or something. Interesting. Nope, nothing stuck. They are pretty, usually almost every row has an autograph. Well, there's our first autograph. Riley Kelly, and that is a first for the Rockies. What's up, Chad? Conrad for the Cubbies. We got Jared Thomas, refractor. Aaron Walton for the Guardians. Case and Cunningham for the Diamondbacks. Now Conrad, Chet, I think he's the #1 Cubs prospect in this. Ethan Conrad first. Kyle Lodice for the White Sox, checkerboard. Chris Kirk. JoJo Parker in the house, Blue Jays, Georgia boy. Zaire Hope for the Dodgers. Caleb Lays for the Tigers. That's a refractor. And Hartshorn for the Cubs is a refractor as well. Mate. Now this guy is, I think he's the #1 prospect, Dan, for the Phillies. Gage Wood. In this product, anyway. That's a refractor first. Ooh, and a Steel Hall refractor first for the Reds. Very nice. CC. That's a nice. Oh, we did. We got our autograph makeup. There you go. Jordan Yost for the Tigers. And that is a first. Adam. All right, that's good. Colleen first for the Giants. Quinton Young for the Twins. This guy's supposed to be pretty good for the Rangers, too. Gavin Fine. Grant Richardson for the A's. That's a refractor. And C.J. Gray for the Angels. All right, we still have one autograph left. Hopefully some more nice first. Maybe a couple refractor firsts. Some big dogs would be nice. For some color. I feel like there's not as much color this year as there's been in the past. Ty Harvey. Oh, Bremner in the house. There you go, Mark. We hit 2 Bremner autographs, a base and another one to 99 earlier. And I think it was in #1. Compton for the Marlins. Sean Gamble for the Royals. And there's a die cut. Nice. Jamie Arnold for the A's. He's their #1 prospect, Johnny. Jamie Arnold. Oh, good. First, Marlins did well. Marlins, I think, are really underpriced in this because this guy Compton's not a bad prospect, and they have another one, Max Williams. There's a couple guys. That's a refractor, Valdez. I'm not saying they're Andrew Salas kind of prospects, but Sean Gamble. And if Select Baseball sells out tonight, we'll break that tonight, and then I'll move something else over tomorrow. Ben Jacobs. There's Fritton. See, Fritton's array. We hit him earlier. Sakura. Ooh, Gage Wood again. Davelin for the Dodgers. JoJo Parker. And the Royals, Jimmy, got a Sean Gamble, and that is first refractor. And Mason Morris for the Reds, first refractor. All right, last pack, we should have one more autograph. We'll do a recap after. Go back to the Facebook page, website, see where we're at. Hopefully we'll come back live. Oh, Peter Kusau for the Mets, and that is a gold to 50. Richard, that's a nice. Gotta like the golds. Kusau to 50. Also, if you want to take a look again, I did change a lot of teams' prices. I adjusted some up, some down, mostly down. But I did change Charlie Condon for the Rockies. So, I mean, the Mets I had, I think, at 29 originally. I lowered them to 19. And there's a couple other teams that I did the same. So maybe if you took a look before, you might want to look again because your team may have been adjusted. Nate Becker first, or Nick Becker first for the Mariners. You go, Jimmy. All right, a lot of good firsts in this. Last pack. We're done with autographs. Maybe we get a little color in this last pack. We did actually. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Whoa, Zaire Hope die cut 4 of 10, Ryan. Take that. And we got a McGonigal right behind it. So Hope 4 of 10. And the Tigers got a McGonigal to 125. All right, good break. Baseball Picker Team 50 is going. Nyans. Ugas. Yeah. Well, we do them every day. It's hard to get. Oh, nice. Willits. You know, we're doing multiple, breaks a day, different things. It's hard to get them in every break. You know what I mean? I understand, but it sort of does stink because they're priced well in this. They're only $29, and you definitely would have done well. But that's a nice hit, Jimmy. You got Eli Willits, first refractor. He's the top guy in this series. And that's another nice hit. Kason Cunningham for the Diamondbacks. Nyans for the Astros. All right. All right, so I do have two more 2-box breaks on the website, Bowman Draft 2 and 3. And I think I have 1 box left that I'll run another pick your team like this one back probably tomorrow. Now, remember, the pick your teams on Saturdays and Sundays drop at 2 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock. Monday through Friday, I drop them at 4 o'clock. All right, a lot of firsts here. I will sleeve all these up. Soft sleeve at least. All right, now some prisms, inserts. We got Killen, Tate, refractors, LaCourse, Condon, Morris, Parker, Valdez, Gray, Richardson, Fine, Hartshorn, Lays, Cunningham, Walton, Thomas, Weidman, Witherspoon, Jordan, Brasino, McGonigal, Viduric, Moss, Arnold, Clark, Ritchie, Sewell, Benj, Ramirez, Wood, Ramirez, and Kurtz. It's sort of funny that the Mets signed Bo Bichette. They signed him today, right? I think I saw that. All right, number parallels. We got McGonigal. Die cut Hope to 10. Wow. Die cut Arnold. Low dice. Brasino. Gray. Bowker was the 35. Riggio was the 499. We got Canseco. The Miz. Brady House. Mariano Rivera. Manny Ramirez. Alex Gordon. Cam Smith. And Noah Franco. All right, a lot of... well, we did get 2 101s. Reniel Rodriguez for the Cardinals and Griffin Burkholder for the Phillies. Let's see. Firsts. Now these generally, if I top load them, they're like the top 25 or so. Nyans, Becker, Davelin, Wood, Gamble, Compton, Bremner, Young, Cullen. That's a refractor. That's a refractor. Parker, Conrad, Livingston, and Willits. Those are all regular firsts. Now these are all first refractors. That's pretty good. Gage Wood, Steele Hall, Brandon Compton, Sean Gamble, Eli Willits, and Kason Cunningham. We did get 1 relic in the break, Chase Burns. That was to 49 for the Reds. And autographs. We got some nice autographs. Great pile. Rousseau to 50 for the Mets. Yost first. Kelly. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. Nice. Jacob Wilson. And that one was the 35 for the A's. Leo DeVries. Levi Sterling. Gabe Gakel. Griffin Burkholder. Ben Hess. Logan Sariga. Jackson Baker. Nice silhouette. Matthew Champion. Now Dominic Fritton is an array. Carter Holton's a Brave. Nice silhouette. Christian Moore for the Angels. Look at this sick Connor Griffin for the Pirates. That's the 10. That's a fat card. That's like a 260. We did get 2 101s. Robin Yount and Jim Gantner duel. And Maddox Maloney 101 for the NIL. All right, I'm going to go back. If that mini sold out for Select Baseball, we'll see where we're at. We'll try to get that going tonight. Maybe Immaculate Baseball Pick Your Team 50. A lot of good stuff up. The hockey is going. We got a 4-box Synergy on the Facebook page. Plenty of stuff up on the website as well. So let me see what I can get going. Hopefully we'll be back by like 8 o'clock or so and do more breaks. All right, see you guys in a few.